governor in our state is one of the closest in this year's election, with polls swinging back and forth between incumbent Pat McCrory and challenger Roy Cooper. In an effort to keep you better informed, we spoke with both men about their plans. Tonight, our Josh Birch introduces us to Attorney General and Governor hopeful Roy Cooper.
From a young age, politics always interested Roy Cooper. He credits his parents for the introduction.
They were always involved in somebody's campaign for something because they knew that public service was important.
Cooper, who served in the state House and Senate and as the state Attorney General since the 2000 election, grew up in the East, in this house in Nashville. Roy Cooper says it's the same lessons and values he learned here in Nash County that he would bring with him to the governor's mansion in Raleigh if given the chance by North Carolina voters. Cooper passed up runs for the governor's mansion in the past, but says when Pat McCrory was elected, things changed.
It took me only 6 months of Governor McCrory's term for me to recognize that I had to run for governor.
One of the most important issues for Cooper is education and fully funding teachers in the classroom while paying them a respectful wage. He says McCrory's tax breaks for the wealthy have hurt teachers, but believes bipartisan legislation is the only way to fix it.
I know a lot of Republicans who support public education. I know a lot of Democrats who want to build a good business atmosphere.
Cooper also wants to put more money in your pockets by growing the economy from small business up. He criticizes McCrory's campaign slogan of a Carolina comeback.
You ask everyday working people whether they have seen a Carolina comeback like Governor McCrory talks about. Most of them will tell you they are working longer and harder and for less money.
But perhaps where the two disagree the most involves House Bill 2, the center of controversy that brought the state into national headlines.
I said the day that it was being debated that it was going to be a disaster for North Carolina, that it was going to be bad news and that we did not need to do it.
Since then, Republicans have criticized Cooper for refusing to defend the law and do his job. They have called on you to stop taking taxpayers' money because you're not doing your job. How do you respond to those allegations?
Doing your job doesn't mean appealing every case to the United States Supreme Court. And of course, when the governor did it at taxpayer expense, it failed.
As Attorney General, Cooper has also faced heat for backlogs with the state crime lab, something he says was much worse when he took office. As governor, he'd want to continue improvements.
One of the things I will do as governor is make sure resources are provided for more scientists.
So what would a Cooper administration look like for you?
I want a North Carolina that works for everyone, that values public education, that's inclusive, and wants us to move forward. And I'm ready as governor to do that.
Josh Birch, 9 on your side.
And you can watch Josh's entire interview with Roy Cooper on our website, WNCT.com. Josh also sat down with Governor Pat McCrory, why he says he's the right decision for a second term tomorrow on WNCT News at 6.